Like, why wouldn't they go solar? This would be ridiculous. Perfect house.
I don't really like a lot of people. No, it's not.
Okay.
5 minutes they can wait. They give you 5 minutes. Have a great day. Let's go. Come on.
Yep.
Bye. Let's go. Have a good day.
Unfortunately,
it's
we
not gonna
can't
work.
do it.
Can't do it, right?
So in these sort of situations,
okay
you try to
with it.
help people, but the only scam is the utility company.
What's up, YouTube? We are back for another episode, and I'm super excited today. We got a little bit of a home game. We didn't even have to take a flight. We're here in the G-Wagon. You can make plays, you can make excuses, but you can't make both. We're gonna make some plays today, and this is what I'm thinking. I'm not trying to change people's mind about solar. I'm trying to change their mood. We ain't knocking doors today. We're out there. Get ready. We throwing a party. We're here with the Freedom Solar Pros. Let's go. Winners win. Let's go. Are you guys excited to be here? Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Enthusiasm is 51% of your sale. I only have so much time today in the office. You guys are going to be learning a lot in the field, so get your pens out because I'm going to start spitting some bars right off the bat, okay? You guys have heard me say this before, but people need to stop checking their Facebook and start facing their checkbook because this is the year you guys are going to make it, okay? I'm going to give you nuggets throughout my entire training. We each have a challenge. The challenge for me is to give you the aha moment. The challenge for you is to actually program the information into your mind. I'm here to make a big difference in your career and change your life forever. You guys have that opportunity in these next couple days. All right, we just got to the field. We're going to go talk to, what's her name, Sandra?
Sandra.
All right, Sandra, first of the day. Hello, Sandra, it's Taylor. All right, let's go to the other house. I mean, I saw her walking, so. How are you? You must be John.
Yeah,
How are you? I'm Taylor McCarthy. Nice to meet you. I was the one that put it all together. Is there like a small corner of a table we can sit, or makes it a little bit easier? Perfect. That white part's flat?
almost, yeah. It's got a little peak to it.
Is it okay if I take a quick look at that? Because I just want to see if the design, like if we could, because this is optimal. If we take a look at the, you know, 7 a.m. till 5 a.m., we get all the sun on this portion of the roof. Morning sun.
It's all day long, it's in the sun.
Yeah, perfect. Which is great because when I'm able to use less. Yeah, when I'm able to use less panels, it's better for your situation because the numbers are lower. Get a quick peek at this. Is it shingles? Just shingles?
No, it's roll roof.
I'm gonna design it around this whole backside. There's a process where they're gonna have to make sure that that roof is structurally sound to put the panels on. If we could just sit at the corner, I'm just gonna pull up the design. I'll kind of show you how this works. It's not a long drawn out process. Yeah, she was saying you're like the mayor of the neighborhood. She's like, you work on
everybody.
That's awesome.
If something breaks down, they come to me. And then if they're hurricanes, they all come to me.
What we really like is somebody that we can use as a reference out here. It really helps us. What we like to refer to as a model home. All I really do is show you the destination we're trying to get you to. Do not pay. What we would propose, you're buying from your roof instead of buying from the utility company. There would be no debt involved. There's no interest, there's no penalties, it's full coverage. You're not buying the solar panels. So what we like to refer to as a power purchase agreement. What's the cost? The idea is if I cannot take the money that you're giving to FP&L to fund the project, we don't do it. We're on the hook to maintain it for 25 years, anything that happens to the system. The main reason that it would make sense for families is that control and predictability. 5 years from now, when FPL continues to increase their rates, you have a fixed capped amount. If you were on the show Price is Right, how much do you think your average amount that you pay to FP&L is every month? Roughly.
$350.
Average or like the heart attack bill?
That's my average probably.
The average?
My heart attack bill was the $4-something.
$350 bill. That's like giving the utility company a good amount. $350, $365, it's all, you know, right around that. The problem is it's not the $350 that you pay today, it's just as time goes on,
it's gonna get more.
Then it's gonna be a $500 average, so on and so forth. All right, so what I did was I kind of broke this down. I take the $350, multiply by 12, you're giving the utility company about $4,000 a year, $4,200. The amount continues to go up. Fine print states is the utility company reserves the right to disqualify the home due to infrastructure. Benefit of the power purchase agreement, it's like flying first class. The only way you could incur a fee besides the fixed monthly amount is if you were to put an addition on the roof, or if you were to re-shingle the roof and ask us to take the panels off, store them, and put them back on. If that were to happen, you guys would be responsible for the labor of taking them off and putting them back on. Another reason that deterred people from going solar was their insurance policies. With this program, since we maintain and warranty the system, if anything happens to the system, we fall responsible. So that kind of breaks this down, the situation that we're in today. What do we want out of it? We want to be able to utilize references out here. Pretty much to break this down, anything that's super non-shaded, there's places where you could put panels, but we did not put panels there. Okay, so that system would produce 31,353 kWh, which would be equivalent to 105%. So that's going to give us on average of 2,612 kilowatt hours on a monthly basis. It'd be 46 panels, taking the 4 off the front. Okay, so 18.86 kilowatt system. The fixed monthly amount would be $257. The $100 savings is great, but I don't think that's the reason people go solar. I think it's the fact that they realize that over time that $350 is going to continue to increase. So all we do today is just verify for the eligibility. I just need you to type in your date of birth, and then they just verify the deed check, and that's through social. How are you? Hi, Linda. How are you? I brought the whole basketball team with me today, actually. Can I get a high five? Sure. I already feel your energy. You're really cool. I can tell. You guys already have solar on the house. Yeah. But it's not. You're not getting the do not pay electric bill.
Exactly.
No, he started laughing. He's probably like, no way. Hi, Jack. How are you? I'm Taylor McCarthy. Pleasure to meet you. When did you get the initial system installed?
It was in 23.
What is the average bill with FP&L coming to right now?
Well, last one was $63 and something.
What I'm showing you is they put panels here. The ideal situation would be to add panels to the front side of the home. And what we do is we introduce this new technology where the panels are a lot more low profile. That's one of the major reasons that deters people from getting involved, is taking out we're not asking you to take out another loan to put on the system. We have a first class option now. What we would propose is a really cool program. If you were eligible, it's called the Power Purchase Agreement. So you would just buy the power that that system produces. We maintain it, we warranty it. What do you think the average amount you've paid to FP&L is? What do you think that number would be?
90 to 100.
All I really do, I don't know if there's like a small corner of a table where we can kind of sit, or I could even pop over right there if you're comfortable right here. I try to tell people we can take all the emotion out of it and just see if it's a logical situation. I don't have a long drawn out process. I'm a consumer myself, so we'll base it off 100. You know, sometimes it can go up, sometimes it can go down. Your bill averages $100 today. That's like giving them $1,200 a year. And as more and more people decide to go solar, that's the reason why people will continue to see increases. Imagine if 10 people paid $100, 3 people go solar, then 7 people pay $143, then it continues to go up. You get it. If we're gonna show you a way that there's nothing that comes out of your pocket, and you know, we're not asking you to take out a loan, we're just asking you to pay less for power. We want to use you as a reference.
So I'm still paying the people that I got the others from now.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the existing system. But what I can do something is about the FP&L bill that's going to continue to increase. You would not go solar to save $35 a month so you can run to Cracker Barrel and buy a dinner. It's the fact that this number in 5 years is going to be more than 100, and this has a capped amount. So you're taking the control back and getting away from the utility company. That's if you were eligible for the program. That's why he has to check your usage with FP&L, and then he'll be able to pull up the actual design for us. Jack and Linda. So I have a famous question. How long have you and Linda been married?
41 years is coming on.
Linda, I have a question. It's my famous question I ask all the families I help. So I just asked Jack how long you've been married, and he said 41 years. Will be 41 years. Here's my famous question. Ready? Who winked at who first?
What?
Who winked at who first? It was him. That's my famous question.
Yeah, I wanted to get laid.
Yeah. So 3860. One question that I have, because this 111%, I don't like that number. I like the 3860. What is the envisionment you have for the home? Do you plan on getting any electric cars, hot tubs, anything like that? Do you think the power usage will go up, will go down, or stay the same? Probably stay the same?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So that's gonna offset the utility bill and kind of get the pebble out of your shoe. Can't do anything about the Florida, but I can do something about that. If you do move, it transfers over to the new homeowner. Same with the existing system. But there's no debt involved, there's no loan. Like if your bill comes in negative 38 bucks for a month, you are not getting a check for 38 bucks. I just try to explain that to people. I'm trying to be very thorough so people understand. But once a year, you can request a true up where they can actually, you know, send you something. So 151%, 5,225 kilowatt hours. This is where the panels would be laid out. Everything that's kind of dark here. So those panels right here in the front. So this will generate right here. You're positive on this? You don't even need to think about it. So this goes away. Okay, so I'm here with Jack and Linda. And Jack and Linda, I have my famous question I ask every family I help. If I was to snap my fingers and the panels were on the roof, and you had that fixed monthly amount, and you heard the doorbell ring, and it was FPL, and they tried to convince you to rip them off and go back to the situation you're in today, what would you say?
I can't say it.
They wouldn't do it. We're 2 for 2. We never met any of these people. We making plays. Let go. Hi, how are you? Sorry to bother you. Must be Bart.
What do you need?
I was actually the one that put together the report for this location. You have a charter? Cool. Where do you guys charter out of?
From Inglewood to Pine Island.
Perfect. I'll take that. The people that do have the solar, they didn't win the lottery, and this is the biggest misconception from families. A lot of people have been deterred because they don't want to pay the upfront costs, but you would never go solar if you had to go into debt, if there was a loan. We're just proposing using the roof as a power plant. Any power the system produces, you're getting at a much more economical amount. You know roughly how much you spend a month for the power, just like ballpark? I would show you an apples to apples comparison. I'd fill out a form like this where, like, let's say the average is 180. I'd just show you the math, like if you stay with FPL, what do we want out of it? We utilize the home as a reference. And then I would just show you where the panels would be laid out. And if you liked the idea, awesome. If you weren't excited about it, then everything stays the same with FPL. But I can text you the pre-report real quick. What's the best contact?
941.
I texted you the pre-report that just shows your sun hours. If you just send me like a thumbs up emoji or your favorite emoji, send me a fish emoji or something so I know that you got that text. Really appreciate your time. I'll pop by at 3 and show you how it works. Surprise me with your favorite emoji once you get that text. All right, take care. Appreciate your time. Bro, ideal situation. If they're a homeowner, like, why wouldn't they go solar? This would be ridiculous. Perfect house. Hi, sir and miss. How are you? Good. My name is Taylor McCarthy. Are you guys the owners of the home here?
No, we are not the owner. Family owns the house.
Your family owns the home. You may still be eligible. You have the whole backside of the house that gets crushed with sun. Like the person right over there, the person over here. A lot of families have been putting the solar up on the roof. They didn't win the lottery. What's happening is there's a new program that's going to allow the homeowners to take the money they would have given to FP&L, redirect it, and have control and predictability of a much lower bill. So you're not buying any sort of solar panels. You're just buying the power that those systems produce.
You're talking about the panels. To put the panels.
Correct. And I always tell people, like, you would never go solar if you had to go into debt or take out a big loan. KA is like average para electricidad FPL, like 100, 200? 200? Do you think there's any possibility that you guys would be here tomorrow at like either 2 p.m. or 4 p.m.?
I guess so.
Your telephone?
704.
It's a good deal. There's no way I can hurt your situation, you know? Try to see if she can be here tomorrow at 5, or if she wants me to come later, I can do that too. See you, Mr. Ricardo.
Do this another time.
I just drove about an hour. I don't know if you have 5 minutes. I have it all prepared. It would only take me about 5 minutes.
Okay, hang on. Let me put the dog to it.
Yeah, no problem. Whole goal is how we can actually show you a way that you lower the amount that you pay for your electric bill.
Right.
You have some trees in the front, but it doesn't really shade the roof. You know, you have sunlight on the home pretty much the entire day. So what we would propose is utilizing you as a model home. We utilize the roof as a power plant. Any power that the system produces, you're able to get at a much more economical amount. If we were to pick your home, there's a few things we would want. We'd want to utilize you guys as references. What do you think the average bill over the last 12 months is? Can we ask her?
Last bill was $283.
So in the summertime, it's probably even higher.
Well, that was for this past month when it was cold and I ran the heat a lot.
Of course. I can show you a way that you no longer have to be at the mercy of the power company. I just want to show you real quick.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've talked to somebody else about this and said something about the angle of the house and then
Yeah, I have the angle of the house right here.
Yeah,
So you have a very little bit of shading on the front.
yeah.
So I'm not putting panels right here. I'm putting panels here, here, and here. You see, this is me looking at the aerial imagery. So you have a ton of sunlight on the home.
Good. I
You're-
better come in there.
Yeah, if you want to sit, it makes it a little bit easier for me actually. Last year your bill was only $133 in February. This year it's $288.
That's how much they've
Yeah.
I know, it's terrible. Yeah, you've got a good voice, I can hear you.
I'm very clear. Clarity is very important to me. How many years have you lived or owned in this house?
Since 2011.
2011, okay, so pretty good time.
I have a question, and that's about hurricane.
It's considered an act of God.
I don't have insurance.
So we would still insure the system for her. If a hurricane comes through, panels will protect the roof. If you were on the showcase and your question was, what do you think your average amount that you paid to the utility company over the last 12 months is, what would you say?
If it comes to estimates and numbers, don't ask me. I'm just, you know,
Don't
ask me about Shakespeare. Don't ask me about numbers.
194.
194 is your average.
Why did you choose this house? Just the location, or did you
Well,
go
it
around
is a corner location. We look at homes that would qualify. Not every home qualifies, and I'm not sure if you did qualify yet. This is what the system would look like. Because of shading, that's where we put the panels, okay? You see how they're shading here? I don't want to put panels where they're shading. We are able to get you 103% of your offset based on your last 12 months. Now, do you know if you have decent credit?
I do have good credit.
It's excellent credit.
Perfect. And it's Gmail?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Leslie and Sharon, and I have my famous question for you. Hypothetically, if I snap my fingers and the solar was all set up on the roof, you had that fixed monthly amount, and the utility company knocked on the door and tried to convince you to rip off the panels and go back to the amount that you pay today, what would you say?
Go to hell.
But what if they were like, please, Sharon, come back to us?
Sorry.
She wouldn't do it. Sandra, I think her name is, on the corner.
What are you selling? What are you doing?
Give me a second. So I was the one that conducted all the aerial imagery.
We're renting.
Oh, you're renters. I gotcha. So if you are renters, unfortunately, you won't be one of the ones that gets paid properly. What does the shirt say, if you don't mind me asking?
Gold tones.
What are the gold tones?
We're a singing group.
Can you sing me something real quick?
Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I hope you have a good night and you've made some money today. Bonsoir.
You're the man. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good.
What year is this thing?
2020.
It's nice. Pretty much what I'm showing you is you guys get crushed in sun the entire day. I don't know if there's a small corner of a table where I can kind of sit. I kind of break it all down for you guys. I don't have a long drawn out process. All I'm really gonna do is show you the logic behind that. The biggest questions I get is what happens to the roof? It keeps the house cooler. If you move, it transfers over the same way FPL would. What does it cost? You're already paying for it. If I cannot take the money that you give to FP&L, redirect it to fund the project, we don't even pick the home. We're on the hook to maintain it for 25 years, and typically you start seeing savings immediately from day one. What I would propose is a different type of program where if you produce your power on site, you're buying the power that that system generates.
I buy the power from you guys make enough power
From the
off
panels,
roof
and then
make money as well.
correct, yeah. Instead of buying, you're just saying, it's like if a new utility company opened up in town and said, hey, we want you to buy the power from us instead of buying it from the utility company, and we cut out all the fees and surcharges because it's being produced on site.
Okay.
What do you think the average amount comes to?
125 is what we pay.
The budget bill is 121. Is 125 more of the average, or did you take what the new cost per kilowatt is and factor in the next 12 months?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, your budget billing's 125. If we take the new cost per kilowatt that they're charging you, and that amount stayed the same, and you use the same power going into the next 12 months, your true average going into this year is gonna increase to the 139 with the new increase.
Okay.
If the amount never increased on a $125 bill, that's how much you would give them over time.
Where do we go as far as if the roof needs to be replaced?
Great question. So the panels protect the roof. If you used us to replace the roof, we would do it at no cost. If you were to use your own roofing company or do it yourself, you'd be responsible for the labor. Panels would be on that portion of the roof. This system would produce 106% of your current usage. Would you have any issue with us referring back to you if we put the panels on the roof, utilizing the home as a reference point, kind of like pins? Like my dad always calls it, what is the brass tack? So you would be able to get all your power here and have a $97 fixed amount.
Is that kilowatt hour price locked?
Yeah, so what we do is we do a true 2.9 cap. 10 years from now,
your fixed monthly amount is lower than what you pay today. So that really breaks it down to the ridiculous. The next step is we would have to confirm for eligibility.
So if you're at that right now, why would you not put more panels on and drop it way down?
The utility company is going to deny the application because anything you're overproducing, they have to. Exactly. So all we do is just really confirm for eligibility, and then if it shows that it's eligible, then I'd show you everything I showed you on this form would be how it is.
It's a good email for you? At Gmail. Good phone number. 414.
All right, so I'm here with Mike, and I have my famous question. If I snap my fingers, the solar was all set up on the roof, you had that fixed monthly amount of the 102, and you heard the doorbell ring, and it was FPL, and they try to convince you to rip the panels off and go back to them, and they could raise the rate at any time, what would you say?
No.
But what if they were like, please, Mike? Would you do it?
No.
He wouldn't do it. And he's got a nice boat, so. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi.
Are you like the homeowner? Habla inglés?
Hablo español.
Mi español es muy poquito. ¿Es tu casa? ¿Es tu Es rental, okay. Gracias. We're back on the board. We got 6 on the board. We've been out here. We got 2 today. We failed the credit. We're making plays. I'm Taylor, actually. I was the one that put it together. Would she be home later today?
Yes.
I'll try to make it one of the last stops tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. And you notice how I'm cutting the fluff out of the fluff? We're consumers, right? People will be able to read through your bullshit, you know? So it's like, cut the fluff out of the fluff and show them the destination and help them. And I'm like, there's a better way, you know? He needed somebody to help him get to that decision. That's all it was. Hi, did somebody pop by? Yeah.
So how much is a panel?
What I would propose is utilizing you as a model home. Have you lived here for over 3 years?
Been here for 31. I still want to know how much a panel costs.
I'm gonna make FPL pay for it with the money you're giving them. At the end of the day, I just need 5 minutes. I'll show you how it works. Is there a small corner of a table where I can kind of just put my stuff down real quick?
5 minutes.
Is it okay if they come in?
I don't really like a lot of people. No, it's not.
Okay.
5 minutes they can wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay if I just have my designer come in?
Just tell me how you could help me.
I got you.
Okay.
So you don't have to yell at me.
I'm not yelling. It's just that I don't believe in scams. I don't. And it's one scam after another. So if this is legit, I need to know. I need a business card or some kind of company card.
Do you have Google? Type in Taylor McCarthy on your phone and see what pops up. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all to you.
The bottom line here.
100%.
Okay.
The bottom line,
yeah.
If I cannot take the money that you're giving to FP&L to fund the entire project, we don't pick the home. And I'm gonna show you because documentation beats conversation. What do you pay right now for FP&L? Roughly.
Okay, 8 years ago, I never paid more than $60 a month.
Yeah.
And now I'm paying $170 a month.
Because they're nickel and diming you. You have no other option. So.
You don't.
Are you from the Northeast?
Yeah, Staten Island.
Me too. Nice to meet you, okay?
Nice to
So we
meet
have
you
the same energy. If you give me a chance to explain this to you,
okay,
you will do it. And if you don't want to do it and you're not excited about it, you tell me to kick rocks. There's no problem with that. This is what I would propose, Rose. Utilizing you as a model home, or what we refer to as a reference point. That's the destination I'm trying to get you to, Rose, is a do not pay electric bill.
Wow, that would be awesome.
Okay, so let's start over. I'm Taylor.
Okay. Hello, Taylor. My name is Roseanne.
Roseanne, how are you? What is her average electric bill?
$157.
I want you to look for every reason this doesn't make sense, Rose. $170, you're giving the utility company $2,000 a year. You have 100% of your power. You have no added home value, no incentives, and then 7 to 10% increases because of grid hardening. 30 years, you're giving them like 60 grand.
Wow.
That's if you don't do anything, okay?
Right.
These are where all the panels would be placed. That system would produce 108% of your power. You'd get 22 panels on the roof. We maintain them, we warranty, we own the system.
Okay.
Would you have any issue with me using you as a reference?
No.
Your new monthly amount to pay for your power, you get 104% every single month. In the summer and the winter, it's $115.62. I have to confirm for eligibility. If I applied and you were eligible, that's it. There's no more, there's no less.
I don't have 2 bills, I only have 1?
Well, you'll still get a statement from FP&L, but if it says something like that, is that okay with you?
Do not pay? Yeah, that's okay with me.
Okay, so let's see if you're eligible, okay? Last name, Tara. Email is going to be 20@gmail.
Yeah.
What was your date of birth?
August.
I need to verify you're not a wanted burglar.
No.
You are on the deed of the home, you don't
Yes,
rent,
I
and they
am.
do that by the social.
Okay.
So I just have, you want me to type it in or do you want to type it
You
in?
want the whole social?
Be on the
I
internet.
know, but if I put that in there, you can steal my identity.
I'm not gonna steal your
I
identity.
know, that's what you're saying. Don't give out my social security number.
Okay, do you have decent credit?
Yes. I know it sounds like a great deal, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. Thank you for 5 minutes. Have a great day. Let's go. Come on.
Yep.
Bye. Let's go. Have a good day.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's
we
not gonna
can't
work.
do it.
You can't do it, right?
So in these sort of situations,
okay
you try
with
to
it.
help people, but she's got to
Yeah,
stay with
no, I'm not
FPO.
gonna do it.
Did it all kind of make sense though?
Nope, nope. As soon as you asked me for a social security number, I was like, forget it, it's a scam. Let's go.
That's a little disrespectful, miss, saying it's a scam.
I'm so sorry. You have a good day.
Everything was really cool until
Yeah,
you
it
said
was.
that.
But you have a good day.
I'm just going to ask you one question, Roseanne. I'm going to go.
Hi, yes.
My last question.
Yes, Taylor.
Hypothetically,
Yes, good.
if the panels were on the roof and you had a $115 fixed monthly amount and FP&L knocked on the door and tried to convince you to rip them off to go back to your $180 fixed amount,
I wouldn't.
you wouldn't do that?
No.
Okay. Let's give you one piece of advice. I'm a professional. Please don't call me a scam artist because you can Google who I am.
I'm good. Taylor, have a great day.
I know.
There's a billion houses to go to bed.
It's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice.
Bye, Taylor.
Yeah, I forgive you. I forgive you. God bless.
Bye.
That was very disrespectful. She thought I was scamming her because I was trying to save her money on the electric bill, but the only scam is the utility company. Brought the whole basketball team with me. He told me what was going on.
All right, come on in.
Yeah. You guys tried to get the system and nothing happened.
Yeah.
What I would propose is using you as a model home. If I can get the surveyor out here like next
I've already
week.
done the roof. But what I really wanted was to be able to have battery power backup when we lose power.
If I can get you the best of both worlds where I can show you a system that's going to produce all your power with a battery and I can keep you on the same amount that you're already paying.
Well, of course.
Yep, all right. Well, I'm gonna try to hook you up.
What's your phone number? A good number for you?
A 941
And then a good email for you?
at Hotmail.
All right, you ready for this?
Okay.
I'm getting you 105% of your power. I'm including a battery on the system. We're maintaining, we're warranting, we're doing everything. We're just selling you the power that system produces. Your new fixed monthly is $149. So it's just gonna verify for eligibility.
Well, the first thing we need is date of birth, please.
Okay, we're gonna confirm it for eligibility. We'll see what happens. We try to help you as much as we can, just sometimes they're out of our control. Thank you, you're the man. And a failed credit, but we're swinging the bat. Okay, we just finished with the blitz here in Central Florida, undisclosed location. We're somewhere in the northeast part of the state. Northwest, southeast, that's what else. You're gonna have to figure it out. We had some fun, we made some plays. We're here with the squad. I want you guys to know I genuinely try to help you guys. I genuinely come from the heart, all the training. And you know, I want to see you guys win. You know, I hope you guys could take some takeaways from the last few days as we sell salesmen on selling. And you know, I think our business is our gift to the world, and we just have to constantly work. And the harder we work, the luckier we get. And we'll see you on the next episode. You can make some plays, or you can make
Excuses.
but you can't make both. Let go.
Yeah, I sell any freaking offer. Yeah, it don't matter, cause you know I do this proper. See me in my Nikes, I ain't dressing dapper. Rim, I'm a stone cold trapper.